Shalom and welcome to GMS Lashawan Qadash. Today's lesson, we're going to go into the pronunciation of certain Hebrew words or Lashawan Qadash words. I was just watching a video with the brother, he was doing a lesson and he was getting down, in the lesson, and I noticed that he was using Esau's pronunciation for the Hebrew, which I'm pretty sure maybe he didn't see some of the other videos, but that's what we're here for. Basically, what he did was he was looking at the pronunciation that's in the Strong's Concordance, and using that as a pronunciation, which those pronunciations are incorrect. Now, we're just here to show you, just to let you know that these devils, they go off. This guy you're looking at right here, this is James Strong. This is where the Strong Concordance comes from. He was born 1822, died 1894, and that's around the time where they were reviving, the so-called new modern Hebrew that's spoken by these gutter rats. Notice where he was born, in New York. So basically, the concordance that we use today, the blue letter or the Strong's Concordance, it says his best known work is Strong's Exhaustive Concordance of the Bible, first published in 1890. Now, when you do research on these gutter rats, you know that in the late 1800s they were buying land in the territory of Israel, and because they were basically setting it up for the so-called Israeli state, I guess you can call it, in 1948. Where they basically got up in there and gangstered that land, from them Arabs and Palestinians, which didn't belong to them either, but they got up in there. And this when they mainly started pushing this. I mean, they were pushing this before the language, but that's really when they started taking a foothold, so to speak. So just let you know that that's, it also comes from Eliezer Ben Yehudi, who was alive around this time, and he's credited with the revival of the Hebrew language, which is the revival of their Hebrew language, the so-called Jews, them gutter rats, Khazars, Edomites. All right, so that's just a little tidbit of information, to start the lesson off. But what I want to do is I want to go to some. I got a list of 5 Hebrew words, and I'm going to read them. Go to the Blue Letter Bible, show you where it's incorrect, the pronunciation is incorrect, and give you the proper pronunciation. I also did a video called Pronouncing the Hebrew Language, the Hebrew Alphabet, I believe it's called. And if you type that in on GMS Lashawan Qadash, it should come up as one of the videos to help you pronounce the letters, because that's what you have to do. You brothers have to learn how to pronounce the letters, and then get familiar with the characters so you be able to read them and not depend on this devil's pronunciation, and it's not getting on you brothers, it's just giving you a reference point to work with. All right, now this is the first word. The word is good. All right, you have a ta, a wa, and a ba. Together it's tawab. All right, the Hebrew word here is tawab. All right, that's how you pronounce it. Now they have it here close, tob, but it's not. That's not it. It's that's why I put an X here. This is the incorrect pronunciation. The correct pronunciation is tawab, because you have a ta, a wa, and a ba, and the wa and the ba at the end are connected. Tawab. All right, tawab, which means good, pleasant, agreeable. So the first word is good, or tawab. All right. The next word is ra and an I together. They're together. Rai. The proper pronunciation is rai. Here you have ra, which is incorrect. That's why I put the X there, and I put the correct pronunciation here, rye, and I put an example like when you say rye bread. Rye bread, the way you pronounce rye in rye bread, that's how you pronounce the rye in the for the word evil, and it means bad or evil. All right, that's the second word, rye. The third one that's a sha, a ma, and an I. Sha and the ma and the I are together, are connected, so it's sha mai, sha mai. All right, so you have here shama, which they're close, but that's not the proper pronunciation, so I put an X there. The word is shamai, shamai. All right, so the word shamai means to hear, to listen, to obey. All right, to hear, to listen. That's the word Shemai, and that's how you pronounce it. All right. The next word is that's a ah, wa, and a ra. The wa and the ra are connected. It's a war, a war. You hear or that's the pronunciation. That's incorrect. You know, the word is a war, and the word a war means light, light of day, light of heavenly luminaries, moon, sun, stars. It basically means light. That's a war. And the last, and then you notice in all of these I've put an X next to the pronunciation, which is wrong. See, each one of these 4 words that we went to so far, they all had the wrong pronunciation. Now the last word is the word Nahar. Na, ha, and ra, and the ha and the ra are connected. Nahar. Now when you look over here in the transliteration, Nahar, that's correct. They actually wrote it down the correct way, because you know they don't know, but some of the words that they use in these pronunciations are the correct words. You know, like the word Nahar. Now the word Nahar means stream or river. It really means river. You could use it for stream, but it really means river. All right, so the word Nahar is river. Okay, and that's the correct pronunciation. All right, so those have just been 5 words to give you a proper pronunciation. So for you brothers out there that's doing lessons, you know, and you want to go into the Blue Letter Bible, don't be concerned with the majority of these pronunciations in the Hebrew. Now with the Greek, you can go with it, you know, because they do their thing, and when you can't pronounce it, you always have this pronunciation key button here you can press, and the guy will pronounce the Greek word. But for the Hebrew, don't waste your time, because they go off. All right. So with that, you know, I'm going to end the lesson. I hope you brothers were edified, and to the next time, I say shalom.